Acdc is a legendary rock band that has been captivating audiences since its inception in 1973. From its electrifying performances to its classic songs, the band has left an indelible mark on the music industry. This podcast will take you on a journey through the decades exploring the band's evolution, its most popular songs, and its impact to the rock genre. The early years, 1973 to 1979, AC/DC's early years were marked by its gritty, hard-edged sound and its signature bluesy riffs. The band was formed by brothers Malcolm and Angus Young in Sydney, Australia, and underwent several lineup changes before settling on its classic lineup: Bon Scott on vocals, Angus and Malcolm Young on guitars, Phil Rudd on drums, and Cliff Williams on bass. The band's debut album, High Voltage, released in 1975, set the tone for what was to come, with songs like TNT and High Voltage. The band announced its arrival in the rock world. The album was followed by a string of successful releases including Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap and Highway to Hell, which solidified AC/DC's status as a major player in the rock scene. The Brian Johnson era, from 1980 to 1988. In 1980, AC/DC released Back in Black, its first album with the new lead singer Brian Johnson, following the death of Bon Scott. The album was a massive success with hits like You Shook Me All Night Long and Hell's Bells becoming instant classics. Over the next few years, the band continued to produce hit after hit, including For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, and Flick of the Switch. In 1983, drummer Phil Rudd was replaced by Simon Wright by the late 1980s. AC/DC has cemented its place as one of the most influential rock bands of all time. The 1990s and beyond. As the 1990s began, AC/DC continued to produce new music and tour the world. In 1990, the band released The Razor's Edge, which featured the hit song Thunderstruck. In 1994, drummer Chris Slade replaced Simon Wright, while the band's sound remained largely the same. Its popularity never waned. Hits like Money Talks and Stiff Upper Lip kept fans coming back for more. In the 2000s, the band released several new albums, including Black Ice and Rock or Bust, which proved that AC/DC was still at the top of its game. In 2014, Malcolm Young retired due to health issues and was replaced by his nephew Stevie Young on guitar. In April 2014, Young became seriously ill and was unable to continue performing. And in 26th of September, it was reported that Young had been diagnosed with dementia and had been admitted to a nursing home. He will be receiving full-time care. Malcolm Young died from dementia on 18 November 2017 at the age of 64. AC/DC has released a total of 17 studio albums, two soundtrack albums, and 4 live albums, 11 video albums, and 2 box sets. Some of the band's most popular albums include High Voltage, which was released in 1975, Highway to Hell, which was released in 1979, Back in Black, released in 1980, For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, which was released in 1981, The Razor's Edge, released in 1990, Ball Breaker, released in 1995, Black Ice in 2008, and Rock or Bust in 2014. AC/DC's impact on the rock genre cannot be overstated. The band's high-energy performances, catchy riffs, and iconic songs have inspired countless musicians over the world.